Hey guys, I didn't want to do any trading today because the time is 9:20 p.m. and the markets go a bit flat. But there is a nice signal here on AUD USD. Now I'm going to take a couple more trades here. Right, I'm going to completely empty the account. Okay, this is just demo anyway, but I just want to show you how confident I am this is going to be a winner. So you can see I've got 29 trades open. It's just for giggles, okay? It's not good money management, but I just wanted to show you a good setup, okay? So let's take it back to basics, okay? If you're struggling to trade, okay, everybody will have their own way of trading. Everybody will have their own different way of looking at the markets, okay? But if you're struggling, okay, just listen to what I'm going to say to you, okay? When you're trading, it's all about looking at what you see in front of you, okay? It's not about, trying to guess or I suppose you are trying to predict which way the market's going, but trying to guess where the market is going is the wrong way to trade. You need to look at what you're seeing and then analyzing and then taking the trades, okay? So just looking at things like, you see how the RSI here, okay, is oversold, okay? Now I can see at this point here the market was actually oversold. If I bring my cursor up, can you see how the market was oversold at this point here? Okay, it just crossed the 70 RSI line, but at that point there, okay, there's no signal to tell me that a trade's going to happen. I don't see any bearish patterns. I just see a lot of bullish green candles. Can you see that? So prior to where the RSI was overbought, we had a lot of big green candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a lot of big candles, and it's telling me, okay, the market is overbought, but we don't know when the market's going to reverse. All we know at that point there, that the market's overbought. That's all we know, okay? That's our first confirmation that we know the market is overbought. We need to look for some kind of confirmation now that the market is going to reverse in our favor, okay? So how do we know that when the market is overbought? You see here, let me give you this for example. You see how the market was overbought on the RSI here, but the market didn't start reversing until here. Okay, so if you would taken a trade based off purely the RSI, you would have got in here, okay, but the market didn't reverse all the way up until here. Okay, what's our trade saying at the minute? Okay, we've got 8 minutes to go. That's going to drop. I know that's going to drop. Okay, so we can see at this point here that the market's overbought and oversold on the RSI. We can see here, nice perfect example. But we don't know that the market's going to reverse. We need to look for that confirmation now that the market is going to reverse. So what's the best way to spot reversals happening? It's candlestick patterns. The candlestick patterns, okay, and the way the candlesticks move, and look, is what determines, a reversal happening. You see here, okay, you see how we've got this big, massive green candle. That's telling me the market is very bullish. There's a lot of buyers in the market, and the market starts accelerating up. It carries on going up. Okay, and then we start getting these big, you see these big red candles now, and then the market starts going down. And if you zoom in, okay, you see how these markets start slowing down. These red candlesticks start decelerating. They start getting smaller. You see how this market's getting pushed up there, and then it gets to a point where you can barely see the candlesticks, okay, and then it starts going green, and then we get a big engulfing green candle, and then we start going up again. Okay, that there is the sort of stuff that I look for when I'm trading. So at the minute now, okay, what we got? 29, these are out of the trade. This is a very bullish market. What's the 5 minute saying? Ignore the 5 minute. That's going to drop, you see. Now, okay, so we can see at that point here, the market is overbought. But we need to look for confirmations, okay? We need to start looking for red candlestick patterns. So we start getting in, excuse me, we start getting into an entry. Okay, now we can see if you zoom in, okay, let's take it back, okay? We'll look at where the market was originally overbought, which was there, okay? That is where the market first crossed. And we can see at that point there, we had a very large green candle, okay? And then it kind of went flat, okay? You see that? And then we had a big rejection, and then we had 2 red candles. Okay, now that doesn't really tell me, okay, that the market's going to reverse. I need to start looking for maybe an engulfing candle, or maybe, you know, a significant candle that's telling me that the market is going to head into that direction. Okay, you see how we've got this big red candlestick here? That's telling me that the market is going down, because we've got this big red candle. What's my trade saying? Got 4 minutes ago. Okay, this should drop, okay, because I can see a nice resistance area here. I can see a nice resistance there. I can see how its price is rejected off it before, rejected off it again, and I'm pretty confident now the price is going to reject. But you see now, looking at the RSI, you see how it went down. Let me delete that. You see how the market went down, the RSI went down, and now it's gone back up. So I can see right now that the market is oversold still. Let me delete this. This would be a good example actually, because this trade might lose now, I'm thinking. I think I got in a bit too early. Let me delete my little box. Right, so we're looking for some kind of engulfing pattern that's telling me the price is starting to reverse, okay? Now, out of all these candles, okay, which one looks like the price is going to start dropping down? The answer is this one here, okay? We've got a big bearish red engulfing candle, okay? That's telling me the market is starting to turn, okay? And at the same time that happened, the RSI crossed down, okay? That there was my entry, okay? Now looking at where I got in, the price has carried on going up, okay? Let me just I'd never use IQ options. Deposit. Let's put another 10 grand in. If only trading was that easy, eh? Okay, now, I mean, look at this for example. You see how the market comes down and the market is oversold on the RSI. Can you see that? How it's there, but at that moment now, we don't know how long the market's going to start going down for, do we? Okay. You know, it could carry on going down for the next 5 or 10 minutes. We don't know that. Until I see this very bullish green candle here. Can you see that? The price starts slowing down, and then for about 2 minutes there, the price didn't do anything. It kind of just stayed there for 2 minutes. and then we had a massive bullish candle, and then we had another bullish candle, and we start going up again. Okay, that there is my entry. I would have got in there, and funny enough, a signal arrow appeared at that same time, which would have been a perfect entry. Right now I think I'm going to lose this trade, but this is good because we can sit and wait now, and I can show you live as the price starts reversing. So as we can see, from that point there all the way up to now, the market has been oversold. Okay, we can see that it's been oversold. Now there we go. Now I need to now look for another confirmation that the market is going to reverse. Okay, that trade has is going to lose. Okay, I'm not bothered about that. You know, it is what it is. You know, you never win every trade. Now a lot of people will say always check the higher time frames, and it's correct. You know, it is important to check the higher time frames, but when you're trading binary, okay, it's about getting in and out very quick. You know, 15 minutes, 30-minute trades. Okay, don't confuse yourself by looking at higher time frames. If you're trading 15-minute binary trades, you don't really need to look at the 1 hour, the 4 hour, you know, the 30-minute charts. Okay, you don't necessarily need to do that. You know, if you're doing a quick 15-minute trade, what's the point of looking at the 1 hour chart? Okay, there's not much point. If you're trading Forex, yes, it is important to look at higher time frames. We'll talk about that later. I'm just explaining to you about binary. So when I trade binary, just stick to the 1 time frame. Okay, just trade what you see off the 1 minute time frame or 5 minute time frame, whichever time frame you prefer. 1 minute's fine, and the 5 minutes fine. The 1 minute is a bit more volatile. You'll find the market moves up very quick and up and down, but if you can understand and learn how to trade on the 1 minute charts, okay, that's a really good skill to have, because the market's so volatile and moves so quick. If you can spot these shapes and patterns and how the market works, you can you know, you can make a lot of money from it. So yeah, it doesn't matter the 1 minute, 5 minute, it doesn't matter which chart you're looking at, but always stick to 1 time frame for the minute, okay, and get used to trading that. You know, let me give you an example. You look at the 1 minute chart, you see how it's oversold, you see how it's overbought on the RSI on the 1 minute chart. But let's look at the 15-minute chart, or let's say look at the I don't know, it doesn't help because the market's all overbought. Okay, let me give you an example. Okay, you see on the 1 minute chart, the market is massively overbought. Okay, but look at the 30-minute chart, the market isn't overbought yet, hasn't crossed that 70 line. So you're probably thinking right now, is that a trade? Is that not a trade? Because the 1 minute telling me to take a trade, but the 15 and 30-minute time frame is telling me not to take a trade. Okay, now it doesn't matter what those time frames are telling you, because we're not necessarily going into a trade for that long period of a time. We're going in for literally 15-minute to 30-minute trade. You see how it's starting to slow down now, the market. Okay, can we see I've got this big sort of, we had a big push up and then we have a massive wick now. That's telling me, you see now we've got I'm going to get into a trade now. I'm going to get back into a trade. Let's stick £1,000 on, and we'll go for a quick 12-minute. Let's stick it all back on. Can I fill up another 10 grand? I can. Let's do some more. There we go, 20 options, 20 trades. Positions have not been filled. Right, okay, so we're back into another trade, and you're thinking, why did you get into another trade? Okay, because the market, you see, at that candlestick there, the market hasn't really gone up now. For the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, for the past 8 minutes, the market has pretty much been stuck. The market has pretty much been stuck in this tiny, you see that little tiny box area. You know, the market was going up and then it started to slow down now, and look at the RSI, it's starting to go down. Okay, and in this box here we've got a lot of red candles. You know, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 if you count that one, green candles. So at the minute the market is slowing down. Okay, it's starting to slow down. Okay, so I'm getting into a trade now. Okay, this is trading pure price action. Okay, see here now, the price has now closed below that EMA. I've said before, when the price is above the EMA, it's going up. Okay, price is below the EMA like there, it's going down. And at the minute we are now below that EMA, and you see how the RSI is crossed. So for right now, that should be, yeah, it should be, I've got 10 minutes to go. The market is slowing down. And it's slowing down, okay, because we're at this support level here, resistance level. You see how the market has reversed there in the past, and now it's reversing there again. So let me bring up Word, okay. I will be making a proper video on this, and a training video. This, I've literally just rushed this. Okay, so the first thing we look for is a flowing market. It's important to trade a flowing market, okay. If you look now, okay, go into the VIP group and look at everybody that's posted winning trades, okay, and you look at the sort of market they're trading, it's going to be a market that's flowing like this. Okay, if you look at, let's say, USD CAD, it's not really a good trade currency pair to trade. You see we've got this massive sort of bearish that looks like massive news there. It's like, you know, just big drops and then it's gone kind of choppy. You know, you can't trade a market when it's choppy like that. You know, it's not good. You'll never win a trade. Okay, you see here we've got these nice sort of trades back to back. You see that? That's called a flowing market when it's making wave patterns. And let me just move the mic. I can't see, the mic's in the way. When you've got, you know, trying to find your choppy market, this is okay market. You see how it's flowing? And then you're getting all these winners now because the market's flowing. That's important. Okay, that would have been a nice winner. That would have been a nice winner, and then it kind of gone flat now. You see how the market's going flat. Don't trade that, okay? You want to be trading, okay? Look at where's that trade? It's gone AUD USD. Look at the charts now. You see how it's flowing, okay? It's flowing. This trade is annoying me. This trade should drop. Okay, it should drop. You see how it's been oversold for a while now. There, you know, it's been oversold for quite a while now. And there, but it's starting to dip below. But can you see what I mean about just watching? The key to trading, okay, it doesn't matter how many videos you watch of me and how many books you read about trading. The best way you're going to learn is by watching the charts. Imagine if you need a heart operation, okay, are you going to go to somebody that's just come out of school that knows how to do a heart operation but never done one in their life, or are you going to go to someone that hasn't got the qualifications but has been doing heart surgery for the past 50 years? You know, I know which one I'll go to. The one that hasn't got the qualifications but has been doing heart surgeries for the past 50 years, you know, because they know what they're doing. Okay, and that's exactly it. You know, if you sit and watch the charts and do it over and over again, it will become second nature. It doesn't matter how many books you read, okay? Ultimately, the best way you're going to learn is by watching this. What I can see now is the price is really struggling at the minute. Really struggling. It's literally stuck. You see how we got these big sort of red candles now? We've got red. The market hasn't done anything. It's going flat now. You know, we had a green, you know, push down. Then we had a sort of, I don't know what that is. Doji maybe? Looks like a cross. Then we had bearish, and now we got another green one, but it looks like it's being pushed down. Now we got a red one. Now a lot of you guys are saying, why am I not waiting for an arrow? Okay, I can wait for an arrow, but I want to teach you guys how the market works. Okay, you will have a million more times success if you sit and watch this. And this is exactly how I learned. I used to sit and watch this all day long. You know, I used to just sit and watch. See these nice flowing patterns here? This trade is well annoying me. It is dropping. We are getting somewhere. But can you see what I mean? How the price is struggling. It's not going up and it's not going. Now we've got a big green candle. Now it's gone back down. What that told me just then is that the market's trying to push up. Okay, the market is trying to break that support area, resistance area. It's trying to break it, but it can't because it's broke it. You know, you see how here we've got these massive push-ups to try and break that support, that resistance, and then it's just dropped. And now we're at the same situation. It's trying to break it, but it can't. And you see how it's slowing down. Any minute now, okay, that market is just going to drop big time. You watch it now, okay, that market is going to literally drop because we have got a lot of bearish. You see how the price is being pushed down. You know, we've got this candle here is being pushed, this candle here is being pushed, that candle there has been pushed down, this one's been pushed down, that one's been pushed down, and really for the past 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 minutes that price is failing to go any higher. It's just being pushed down. What does that tell me? The price is going to drop. We've got 3 minutes to go, eh? We've got a red candle, we've got a green candle, I've got another red candle. If you get normally 2 or 3 red candles in a row, the price normally starts to drop because it's saying that the market is going. You see how there we've got a load of greens. Okay, it was telling me the price is going to go up. You know, there's a lot of greens there, price goes up. And now we're getting a lot of reds. Got another green. Watch this get pushed down again. We'll see what happens here. Very bullish. You USD JPY. What's USD JPY saying? See, it's being pushed down again. This is probably the most annoyingest trade I've ever had to do this year. Right, look at it. Look at the red candle now. 1 minute to go. I think this here, there we go. Here's the drop. Here's the drop. Come on. Now here would be a perfect time to get into again. Let's get in to, can I deposit another? Watch this, okay? Do a quick right now 5 minute trade. Okay, we'll max this out. Watch this. We'll do a 2-0 back to back. Come on, IQ options. Ah. Right, go, go, go. Win. Right, I'm not. How long was that? As if it took a 1 minute trade. You see here, now the market's dropping. We've got this big red candle. Right, that big red candle telling me get into a trade. Get into a trade right now. It stupidly took a 1 minute trade. I didn't want a 1 minute trade, but we can see right now that that trade, why do IQ options do that? So that trade literally at the last minute won. Okay, it won. So we now got 31 grand. Trading history. Why didn't want to take a 5 minute trade? I don't know, but I got 31 grand in there. Let's do a let's do a 5 minute trade. New option. Come on, new option. New option. Here we go. 5 minute trade. This is probably the most slowest. Right, down. What do you mean my investment exceeded? Let's go 21 then. Right, we're in. Didn't want a 1 minute trade. That 1 minute trade I think's lost. Yeah, it's lost. Actually, no, some won, some lost. I did not want a 1 minute trade. I wanted a 5 minute trade. Why do IQ options do that? But anyway, you can see now, okay, watch it. You see how the price is dropping now, okay? As soon as that drops, 5 minute trade, okay? We are back in. That's well annoying. That 1 minute trade did my head in. But you can see here now, look, you see how it's dropping hard. Okay. Dropping, we're good. There's our signal candle there. Alright, let's get in. Let's get in for another 5 minute trade. Right, we're down. What do you mean it exceeds? Right, we're in another trade. Why does IQ options do that? When I click on, oh, we're good. No, we're good. It's dropping. Five minute trade, right? Forget the 1 minute trade we took. At that massive bearish candle there, 5 minute trade would have won that. For some reason, IQ options defaults to 1 minute trades. But we're dropping. We're good. We're now at 25 grand. That one there is sitting nicely in the money. But can you see what I'm doing? Okay, now we've got a very bullish candle. That will drop again. That will drop. What the market's doing is it's pulling back and then it's going to drop. But can you see what I'm doing? I'm just trading one currency pair and then I'm getting in at different times. Okay, now this is, I'm not trying to like teach you a strategy. I'm trying to teach you how the market works and how to like just watch and use stuff like the RSI, price action, the EMA, the price bands. You know, because I know, like I said before, the market's overbought and the price is in the buy zone, but I don't know. You see how the market's doing it now, because what's happening is, okay, every time you get a massive drop in price, you will get a small pullback. Always. See here, we have a massive push up to the upside, and then we get sort of a mini pullback, and then it carries on pushing up again. Same here. See how the market comes all the way down, big candles down, and then it pulls back a bit, and then it carries on dropping. And that's exactly what that is doing right now. It's dropping, pulling back, and it's going to carry on dropping again. So you could at this very minute now, I've got 20 grand. Okay, we'll leave that there. Let's try and get this to 100 grand. See how the market now is pushing up. We're pulling back, okay, and then we're going to carry on dropping again. Right, that trade there looks like it's going to lose. But this candle here should drop. The next candle here should start going down. There we go, it's being pushed down, you see. Now that there is where I want to get in for another 5-minute trade. Right there. That's a perfect entry because the market is being pushed down. We're getting a pullback now. It's going to drop. Why does it do that? It always defaults to 1-minute trades. I don't want 1-minute trades. I want 5-minute trades. Right, market's going to start dropping now. It's going to start dropping back down. Hopefully that 1-minute trade wins. How annoying is that? Oh, it would. How did I lose it? This next candle here, see they're dropping again. These 5 minutes and 1-minute trades with IQ options. Do you think that's some kind of trickery? You go to click a 5-minute trade. Why haven't I got any trades open? I put a 5-minute trade on. Right, I'm in. There we go. I'm going to put another one on. 7,000. 5-minute trade. In. Mamma mia. These 1-minute trades drive me nuts. Right, so those there will be a winner. You see what I mean about the market pulls down, pulls up, and now it's dropping again. And that there is going to drop. That price there is going to drop all the way to this point here. It'll be smack bang in there. And you're going to go, how do I know that? Because it does it all the time. Like, look, price drops, pulls back, drops again. See that? Price pulls down, drops. I mean, price goes down, pulls back, drops. Price goes up, pulls back around there. You can count, well, you count there as well. Price all pulls up, pulls down and shoots off again. It does it everywhere. You know, here's again, price goes up, pulls back here, drops. And again here, price goes up, pulls back, rises again. If IQ options didn't default to 1 minute trades and 5 minute trades like I wanted to, we would be winning here. I've been sitting at 100 grand. That'd be nice for a demo account, wouldn't it? But can you see how long has this video been going on for? 36 minutes. But can you see what I'm saying about, like, just sitting and watching the currency pair? See how the price has entered that box now. That price is going to sit right smack bang. It's going to come all the way down there. Watch this price drop. As I said, that it rises. But let's just have a recap, okay? If obviously our first trade lost, our second trade won. And then at that big engulfing candle, if I got in for a 5 minute trade and not a 1 minute trade like IQ options said I could, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another beautiful winner. And then we wait for the pullback and we get in for another 5 minute trade there, not a 1 minute trade. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, the fifth candle, which is here. So the next candle here will take that price to this box. Yeah, here we go. You see how here price is pulled up, pulled back. Oh, dear. I will be making a proper training video on this, okay, to actually explain to you exactly how it all works. You know, I'll do it proper in depth. This was literally me doing some emails, spotted a nice little setup and decided to jump into it. See how the price is being pushed up again. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4. Alright, there we go. Back to 27 grand. Let me try and get this right now to 100. Let's see if I can do that. I'm going to take some. Okay, I'm going to take a cool trade on USD CAD. Oh, guess what? I can't do that because IQ options don't let me. What a joke. USD chef, Euro USD, don't like that. Actually, I'm going to jump into another AUD and I'm going to take it down again. We're going down. We're going down. Yep. Going down. Can you see here? That price is going to go into this box area here. And I'm going to take another 7,000. I'm that confident it's going to go into that box. I'm going to do it again. See, it's doing it again. I wanted a 5-minute trade and it does a 47-minute. Am I like going blind or something? I definitely clicked 4 minutes. Here we go. Well, it's going to win anyway. We're going to that box. Right, okay, we are going to that box. Because the price, you see how it's pulled back, pulling up, and now it's dropping. Big red candles. Bang, bang, bang. Can you see that? But we've got some sort of resistance here. I bet if I zoom out. Yeah, I know exactly where this is resisting now. It's resisting here. Can you see that resistance area there? Bouncing off it. But the market's not oversold yet. Can you see how the price, right now the market, I won that trade, didn't I? I won it. Right, let's go for another 3-minute trade. We're going down again. Right, we're down. The market is now bouncing off this support. Can you see this resistance here? Bounce, sort of rejection there, rejection here as well. A bounce here, bounce there, bounce there, bounce there. I actually missed that, but the market's not overbought yet, so we've still got a lot of momentum going down. And we're dropping again. We are dropping again. Everybody that's watching this, do what I'm doing now. Just sit and watch the market, okay? You will see it happening all the time with the binary Shoya. See here, look. When the market flows, okay, it flows. Look, price goes down, pulls back, drops. Price goes up, pulls back, rises. Price goes down, pulls back, drops. Happens every single where. Price goes up, pulls back, rises. You know, it's mad. You know, a nice little head and shoulders there. Shoulder, head, shoulder. But look, price goes down, pulls back, drops, pulls back, drops. And that there is exactly what we are going for. I need, that price is going to go into that box. But it's bouncing off this support line. I don't want to sell it, no. How do I hide these? You can tell that my broker is not. So I've got two options open, okay. But where was the other entry for my second one? And we see how the price is in that box now. The price is in that box. This is exactly where I said it would go. And as soon as the price is now in that buy zone, that's it, it's game over, we're done. You know, you could in theory, you know, there we go, see how now it's in the box. It's in the box, we're good. We are now winning. So yeah, you know, you can see what I was saying there, okay? If I hadn't have, I won't swear, but if we hadn't have effed up with the 1 minute, 5 minute trades, that one was a loss. Then we took another trade, that was a winner. And then we would have got in there for a 5 minute trade, that would have been a winner. Then we pulled back, another 5 minute trade, that would have been a winner. And then now we are taking it all the way down into it. So you can see here, that was what, 1, 2, 3. Well, it would have been 1 loss, then 1 all, then 2 wins, 1 loss, and then 3 wins, 1 loss, or 4 wins, 5 wins if you count. 5 wins, 1 loss if you count these two here. And that was literally just from one setup. So I'm now sitting at 43 grand, and the price is completely demolished it, and that's it, game over. You know, that is literally 5-1, and I've traded literally nothing. So yeah, you know, I'm going to leave it there. You can see, you know, if I hadn't cocked up with the 1 minute and 5 minute trades, it probably would have looked a bit better. Still, what did we do? What's the date today? 4th of... Why did it take so many trades? 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 losses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 wins, 4 losses, but I'm not going to count them 1 minute trades because IQ Options typically doing its usual. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to leave it there. It wasn't really a training video or anything like that. It was just me, I suppose, practicing, really, just brushing up on my skills. And you can see like how I learn to trade the market, and it's doing that and doing stuff like that will help you massively. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.